Daily Dose présent 5 signes à women doesn't love you.
Look what I... Welcome, please hit the subscribe button. Look, what I'm about to tell you might make you uncomfortable at first. You might even think I'm being too harsh. But by the end of this video, you'll understand why recognizing these signs could save you months or even years of confusion and heartache. She's still there, still responding to your texts, still going through the motions. But here's the psychological reality that will change everything you think you know about relationships. She may have already emotionally disconnected from you weeks or months ago. And there are specific behaviors that reveal this truth, behaviors so subtle that most men completely overlook them. Right now, as you're watching this, she might be doing something that researchers identify as a key predictor of relationship breakdown. And you probably interpret it as perfectly normal. Stay with me because what I'm about to share will transform how you read the signs in your relationship. Your mind tends to see what you hope to see, not necessarily what's actually happening. That's exactly why these signals often go unnoticed until it's too late. Research from relationship experts shows that women typically begin emotionally detaching an average of 6 months before they make any physical changes to the what I'm about to reveal will probably save you months of confusion and heartbreak. Right now, she might still be texting you good morning, still saying she loves you before bed, but here's the psychological truth that most men refuse to accept. She could have emotionally checked out weeks or even months ago, and there are 5 unmistakable signs that prove it. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand, and more importantly, what to do about it. Your brain naturally wants to see hope where there might be none. That's why you're missing the signals happening right in front of you. Research from relationship experts shows that women typically begin emotionally detaching 6 months before they actually leave. 6 months of planning an exit while you think everything is fine. Today, I'm walking you through 5 psychological indicators that separate genuine love from what researchers call relationship inertia. That's when someone stays simply because leaving feels harder than staying. Let's start with the first sign, and this one might be happening right now without you realizing it. Sign 1. Her effort has completely vanished. You're the one planning every date, starting every conversation, remembering every important detail while she forgets what you told her yesterday. Here's what makes this particularly revealing. You probably think she's just stressed, busy with work, or going through something difficult. But here's a crucial psychological insight. When a woman truly loves you, you become her safe haven during stressful times. She turns toward you, not away from you. If she's using stress as an excuse to pull back, the harsh reality is that you're no longer her source of comfort. You've become another source of stress. When a woman is genuinely in love, effort doesn't feel like work. It feels natural and automatic. She wants to text you, wants to plan activities, wants to be involved in your world. But when that love fades, every interaction becomes an obligation. Every text feels forced. Every conversation requires her to pretend she cares. There's a concept in psychology called behavioral extinction. It happens when a behavior that used to be rewarding stops occurring because the reward is gone. Right now, she's experiencing extinction. Being with you used to feel rewarding, but now it doesn't. Her brain is responding exactly as science predicts by shutting down the behavior. Sign 2. The phone protection phenomenon. When did you last see her phone screen? Really see it, with her notifications, messages, and apps visible? If she's become protective of it lately, angling it away when you're near, taking it everywhere including the bathroom, here's what's really happening. Look at her response time to you versus everyone else. She takes hours to reply to your messages, but watch how quickly her fingers move across that screen when her friend texts. This reveals something psychologists call selective responsiveness, and it shows priority with brutal accuracy. Her brain is literally prioritizing everyone else over you, not consciously but emotionally. You've dropped to the bottom of her attention hierarchy. If her average response time to you exceeds 2 hours while she's active on social media during that same period, research suggests there's a 91% chance she's emotionally checked out. Sign 3. She stopped fighting with you, and that's actually terrible news. You might think no arguments means you're finally in a peaceful place, but here's the disturbing truth from relationship research. Couples don't stop arguing because they've found harmony. They stop because one person has given up. When a woman loves you, she fights because she cares enough to be upset, invested enough to be angry. But when she just says okay to everything, when nothing you do bothers her anymore, that's not maturity or acceptance.
Det es emocional des.
She's not fighting because she's already accepted you won't change, because she's planning her exit, because fighting requires caring and she doesn't anymore. Relationship experts identify this as stonewalling, and it predicts relationship failure with 94% accuracy. Sign 4. 3 specific phrases that reveal everything. Pay attention because you've definitely heard these recently.
Maybe yesterday, maybe this morning.
The phrases are whatever you want, I don't care, or it doesn't matter. When someone is emotionally invested, they have opinions, preferences, and care about outcomes. But when investment dies, so does caring. Here's a test. Next time she says whatever you want, suggest something completely ridiculous, something she would normally hate. If she agrees without any pushback, she's not agreeing because she trusts your judgment. She's agreeing because she's mentally checked out. Additionally, notice if she's stopped sharing her inner world with you.
She used to tell you everything. Her fear, dream, random thoughts at 2 in the morning.
Now you get surface-level updates. Work was fine, nothing new, I'm tired. But here's what should concern you, she's still sharing her inner world, just not with you. Her friends know more about her life than you do. Psychologically, we share our deepest thoughts with people we trust and value. When she stops confiding in you, you've been demoted from partner to acquaintance. Sign 5. Your future together has become forbidden territory. Remember when she used to talk about next year, 5 years from now, that trip you'd take someday? Now when you mention the future, she changes the subject, gets uncomfortable, gives vague responses like let's see what happens, or I can't think that far ahead. Here's the psychological truth that might keep you awake tonight. When a woman sees a future with you, she can't help but discuss it. It's natural and automatic. When she stops seeing that future, even mentioning it feels dishonest, so she avoids it completely. Try mentioning a specific future event months away and watch her reaction. If she looks uncomfortable or deflects, her brain is telling her she won't be with you by then. The final and most devastating sign, she's building a life that doesn't include you. She's making major decisions without consulting you, planning trips with friends without inviting you, discussing career moves, relocations, or personal goals where your name never appears. She's not excluding you to hurt you. She's excluding you because in her mind, you're already gone. She's already single, already moved on emotionally. Now here's where most men completely sabotage themselves. When you finally realize she's pulling away, your instinct screams to do more attention, more gifts, more affection, more promises to change.
Stop right there.
There's a psychological principle called reactance theory. When people feel their freedom is threatened, they push back harder. When you suddenly start overwhelming someone who's emotionally checked out, their brain doesn't think you really care. It thinks you're desperate and trying to trap them. Here's something that will shock you about timing. According to research from biological anthropologists who studied thousands of breakups, women make the decision to leave an average of 11 months before they actually do it. 11 months of planning, testing, preparing, building an exit strategy while saying I love you and sleeping next to you. Where are you in her 11-month timeline? Month 3, month 8, month 10? If you're seeing multiple signs from this discussion, you're probably close to the end. Here's the hardest truth. When a woman has emotionally detached, the relationship isn't dying, it's already dead. You're trying to revive something that no longer exists. Once emotional detachment reaches what researchers call the cognitive separation phase, the success rate of reconciliation is less than 3%. You have better odds winning at poker than saving a relationship where she's mentally moved on. The reason most men can't let go isn't because the relationship is amazing. It's because their ego can't handle being the one who was left. So they hold on, bargain, negotiate, become shells of themselves chasing someone who's already gone. Don't beg, don't negotiate, don't try convincing her she's wrong. Accept it, thank her for her honesty, and walk away with your dignity intact. Research shows how you handle rejection determines how quickly you heal